Hi, and welcome to another night in with the Music Hall. We are so thrilled to see restaurants and stores in Terrytown and throughout the region being able to reopen again and return some level of normalcy to our lives again. We don't know when the Music Hall will be able to open again, and we won't do so until it's safe for everyone involved. But when we do, we have a lot of artists who can't wait to see you again. Until then, thank you so much to all our benefactors out there who help us stay afloat. If you want to join them, go to our website, sign up as a member, sponsor, donor, benefactor, you name it, we need you. Until we can meet again, grab some food from your favorite local restaurant and enjoy another night in with the Music Hall. Hope to see you soon.
Here with you at our virtual Tarrytown Music Hall show. My name is Judy Kass, and I'm here with my trio mate. We're 2/3 together today of our trio that we call Us, which is a good name for us because sometimes we're three of us, our third member, Amy Susie, who later on I'm sure you will be able to meet, and Glenn and I. Sometimes we're two of us, and sometimes we're one of us, but we're here this evening. I've lived in Terrytown for 31 years. I don't think I'm that old, am I? But
No,
I don't think so either. But we're going to open up our set this evening for you, and hopefully you have something yummy in front of you, or something that is nice to imbibe. And we're going to start off with a song about a really serious topic, chili pepper lights, which make me very happy. And this takes place in Coldwater, Canada, where I ended up with my daughter, and it was just a perfect evening of kids. We were staying with my friend Myra and her children, and kids were tired for all the right reasons, and she had cooked a wonderful dinner, and up on her kitchen and dining room were strewn these fabulous chili pepper lights. And so this is what came out. Kids are fed and fighting sleep. The music's good and talk is cheap. Stars pop out their shiny skins and shake and shed their stellar sins. I'm in for a chili pepper night with you. I'm down for a funky night in town for two. Don't care if town's closed for the night. We'll put up a jukebox, playing sweet hot licks, quick fix of fun no money. No need to find no money when you're in your head. Just get in my head like a good friend should. I'll get myself into your head too. I got a jug and fat to chew. The night I had just to spend with you. Songs to sing and tears to spill. But the sun's gonna rise, for we've had our fill. I'm in for a chili pepper night with you. I'm down for a funky night in town for two. Don't care if town's closed for the night. We'll put up a jukebox, playing slick high licks, quick fix, a fun for no money. No need to find no money if you're in your head. Just get in my head like a good friend should. I'll get myself into your head too. Do 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 do. Lucky me and lucky you. Got simple gifts, ain't that the truth? We got our kids, we got our health, we got each other, and we got ourselves. I'm in for a chili pepper night with you. I'm down for a funky night in town for two. Don't care if town's closed for the night. We'll put up a jukebox, playing slick high need to find no money when you're in your head. Just get in my head like a good friend should. I'll get myself into your head too. In cold water, yes I do. I love my cold water chili pepper nights with you. In cold water, yes I do. I love my cold water chili pepper nights with you. In cold water, yes I do. I love my cold water chili pepper nights with you. Love chili pepper nights.
Chili pepper nice. That
Chili
makes me.
pepper nights.
What that makes me think of?
What does that make you think of?
When I was younger than you.
Were you ever younger than me?
Oh, you ponder that.
I'll ponder that.
So let's do that one.
Yeah, Glen Roethel original.
An as yet unreleased song just for you on this special night at Tarrytown Music Hall, a very beautiful venue that looks just like this, if you remember. When I was younger than you are now, I didn't even have a clue. No preconceptions about my life's direction. Well, maybe I did hope I might play the guitar. My world was so much bigger then, but it was so much smaller too. Every sight and sound was new when I was younger than you. 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 When I was younger than you were now, there were so many things to do. No limitations on my explorations, even though I was just 7 or 8 years old. My feet would carry me much farther then, even though they were much smaller too. Every place I found was new when I was younger than you. 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 Old man time was a friend of mine. He didn't even know he was old. His story was yet to be told. When I was younger than you. When I was younger than you. When I was younger than you. When I was younger.
Okay, you convinced me. You convinced me.
Yeah.
So, talking about not yet released, will be on that next album that I'll be working on for quite a while, I think. But you know, these situations we find ourselves in these days, a number of them, but basically one where we can't really be around one another too much. There's some silver linings, and one of them has been the increase in the number of four-legged creatures being adopted, and some of them a little bit challenging as well and needing to be adopted or saved. But Here's the thing, when we open up our hearts and take in another either human being or animal, we often find that we benefit from that. So it begs the question, who's really being saved? You'd run out of final chances. I was in the throes of grief, escaping hopeless circumstances. My despair was your reprieve. Face devoid of all expression, teeth bared, you let no one near. Met your monsters with aggression, rising from a deep sad fear. But who could know, who could see, saving you would rescue me, rescue me. But given love, given time, you found your home, and I found mine. Hey, you know what? I'm going to stop and move it down because I realized I had this on the wrong thing, and I could continue, but it wouldn't end well. So I'm going to start this one again. There you go. That's better. Yeah, that feels much better. Thanks, God.
It gave me all these great ideas.
I know.
That was definitely the wrong pitch. Come on.
Definitely wrong pitch. You'd run out of final chances. I was in the throes of grief, escaping hopeless circumstances. My despair was your reprieve. Face devoid of all expression, teeth bared, you let no one near. Met your monsters with aggression, rising from a deep sad fear. But who could know, who could see, saving you would rescue me, rescue me. But given love and given time, you found your home, and I found mine. Such a trove of contradictions, soft fur begging to be touched. You shied away from affection, seeking treats you turned down us. Timely gifts we gave the other, you were lifted from your plight. Sweet reward for our patience, to see your eyes reclaim their light. But who could know, who could see, saving you would rescue me, rescue me. But given love and given time, you found your home, and I found mine. We learned to bend expectations, knew we'd taken on a lot, but we'd do it again. No hesitation, for those eyes spoke what words could not. Reaching out past no tomorrow, as a coils of pain entwined, beyond the fear, beyond the sorrow, you found your home, and I found mine. And who could know, who could see, saving you would rescue me, rescue me. But given love and given time, you found your home, and I found mine. You found your home, and I found mine. rescued. So
I
those
remember
things.
Chloe. I have a picture of Chloe in my computer for some reason. I'm not sure how she got
Well, maybe
there.
that was the first name of the song. Then he's changed it to Saving You.
Well, that's a new song, right?
That's a new song. Oh, and I
That's
think you have one.
2 new songs in a row. Let's go for 3.
Yeah.
On what day is this again? This is
Wednesday,
This is
August
Wednesday.
26th.
So it's a 3 for Wednesday. So I wrote the song. It's called "The Missing Piece," P-E-A-C-E, and I wrote it with a couple of very talented writers who are spread out in different parts of the country: Claudia Carawan and Kim Char Meredith. And here it goes, "The Missing Piece." And Judy just learned it tonight, sort of, a little
I'll do
tiny
ooh,
bit.
Little ooh, really.
When you want to make a puzzle, Mama told me just begin with the corners and the edges, then work your way in to the center till you finish, filling all the empty spaces to reveal the hidden faces. As the picture starts forming, pay attention, she'd say, to the colors and the patterns. They will show you the way to complete your creation. Use the cover as a guide, but it's done when you decide. And it's a lot like life, looking for wholeness here, when everything falls apart and the picture is not clear. But if I rest in that space, keeping my mind at ease, could I be the missing piece? I might never be as perfect as a picture, I confess, but I'm proud to sign my name to this beautiful mess. My own colorful arrangement fits together like a glove in the image of love. Oh, and as I look around me, everywhere I see the beauty and the brokenness of our humanity. What is framed in fragile edges is possibility. Mama's wisdom comes to me. When you make your puzzle, just begin with the edges, work your way in. And it's a lot like life, looking for wholeness here, when everything falls apart and the picture is not clear. But if I rest in that space, putting my mind at ease, could I be the missing piece? And it's a lot like life, looking for wholeness here, when everything falls apart and the picture is not clear. What if I rest in this space, putting my mind at ease, could I be the missing piece? The missing piece.
Keeper, Glenn. A real keeper.
Thanks, Judy.
Yeah. Quick studies.
Thanks, studio audience over there, baby.
And you can't see the four-legged one.
Oh yeah.
She's being a good girl. So this is also going to be on the next album. But this was written the day after the Women's March. You can't, whatever side you're on with all of these things, you can't argue the fact that a lot of these happenings have given us a renewed sense, often reluctant sense of activism. And we've been engaged. We've been engaged increasingly in these last number of years and number of days, and probably will be for a while longer. So, those of us who thought we were done marching, Sorry.
Conversation takes an awkward turn. At the
local diner table. And it used to be easy to avoid an angry bird. Now I'm no longer able. I miss the protests of the civil rights years, signing occasional petitions. My complacency ended when absence soon appeared. The truth of the lesson: I never did much marching, wasn't one for marching. Look at us marching now. My neighbor hasn't stopped to chat in a while. Smile grows tighter as she greets me, and my kid says his friend is scared to go to school, afraid they'll come for the family, because his stakes are at an all-time high, and the situation's dire. We can no longer wait to take our place at their side. Late arriving soldiers, we never did much marching, not much marching. Look at us marching now. We never did much marching, not much marching. Look at us marching now. Good soldiers come together, heeding the call, side by side, sister and brother. And it's left, right, right, left, each and all, putting one foot before the other. We never did much marching, not much marching. Look at us marching now. We never did much marching, not much marching. Look at us marching now. Ooh, look at us marching. Ooh, look at us marching.
Look at us
now.
marching.
Ooh, look at us marching. Ooh. Go. Keep
Come on
watching,
closer
eh?
to me. A little closer to
A
me.
little closer to you?
Yeah, just don't breathe on me, okay?
Trying not to. Well, all tested
There you
all
go.
the way. We're actually farther than we look. Trust me. And we've been doing this like crazy, as we all need to, and continue to.
Please wear your masks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, with time we'll get there. We'll get through
With time
this.
we will, but it
Time.
takes cooperation of all.
Dedication.
Yep.
So how you guys doing out there, and gals? Everybody okay?
We'll get there.
The sound booth is keeping an eye on us, gave us a thumbs up. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Good, lovely Colton. Thank you, Colton, the technical guru.
Very talented young man.
Music hall. And Nancy Zallo for reaching out and giving us this opportunity. And everybody who makes the music hall happen.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to say one thing. We are not able to watch you. Those of you who are watching us on live streaming on Facebook Live. And I don't know if we're on YouTube Live as well. Yeah, okay. So all of you, we are not seeing any of you right now. So therefore,
We have to imagine.
we're just like, we have these little fireflies here that we feel is kind of you among us.
We're channeling
and,
them. Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
You didn't even see them fly in, did you?
No.
So this is a song that Judy and I wrote with Amy Susie in our trio, Us.
Us.
Capital U, lowercase s, exclamation points.
I went down to the other side where things are different, eyes are open, the water is wide. I drink in the splendor since we turned the tide. The air is clean, the one fire burning is the sun in the sky. Then wheels turn, went into light. This beautiful vision is everybody's right. If you wanna come with me, take a walk in this heavenly place, then we better get busy, so we'll get there. Hey, you know we've got work to do. We're gonna have to compromise too. It won't always be easy, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Healthy gardens, feeding everyone, giving, sharing, loving, caring, and we've just begun. The wheels turning, wind into light, this beautiful vision is everybody's right. If you wanna come with me, take a walk in this heavenly place, then we better get busy, so we'll get there. Hey, you know we've got work to do. We're gonna have to compromise too. It won't always be easy, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Here we are on the other side, where things are different, eyes are open, we've turned the tide. Pinwheels turning, wind into light, this beautiful vision is everybody's right. If you wanna come with me, come on, take a walk in this heavenly place, then you better get busy. Get ready for the hay, everybody. So we'll get there. Ready? Hey, you know we've got work to do. Nice. We're gonna have to compromise too. It won't always be easy, but we'll get there. I know. We'll get there. Yeah, it's true. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Will we?
Yeah.
You promise?
Come on. Look around.
When will we be there?
Look at this beautiful audience.
I can just see them.
So cute. Woo.
Well, yeah, that's a desired state song.
It's happening.
It is happening. Yeah.
Hey, want to do another song by us?
Sure, why not? That'll be on the Us album coming out.
That's right. So, what's our website again? Is it
UsTriomusic.com.
There's a little bit of information there, but
Yeah.
you might be getting more information right now.
Yeah, us.com was taken. Gee, I wonder why.
That would have been a good URL.
That would have been us.com or
Yeah. Okay. Let's do a sad song. It's not really a sad song.
This isn't wait, is this a sad song?
Yeah, crying. It's all about crying.
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
So much done crying.
But yeah. Pay attention, though.
So we
Wait
wrote
for
this
it.
with Amy Susie as well. This is
Oh, yes.
Too Much Crying. Are you ready? If you feel like dancing, go ahead. We won't see you. You can dance like nobody's seeing you. And it's true. Well, don't call me if you only have bad news when you call me. Give me something I can use. I can't stand it. And I have the right to choose how I spend my time and who I'm talking to. Let's go dancing. I know a real good bed, catch a movie. Oh, honey, hold my hand, get some dinner. Forget those other plans. Life is one big party, let's enjoy it while we can. There's too much crying. Judy.
World's on fire. Disasters every day. Thieves and liars leading us astray. I can't stand it, and I have the right to say trouble's what I see, and I won't turn away.
Let's go marching. There's a protest on tonight. Write more letters. Keep the goal in sight. Make a difference. We can't give up this fight. We're all in this together, and we've gotta make it right. There's too much crying. There's too much crying. There's too much crying. There's too much crying.
Tears are flying, they're falling down like rain. No denying the suffering and the pain. I'm not pretending it doesn't seem insane, but I'm not giving up and I'm not giving in. There's so much beauty and goodness, can't you see where there's still hope? There's possibility. We are not strangers. When I see you in me, we've got to go on. Keep searching for the key. There's too much crying.
There's too much crying. There's too much crying. There's too much crying. Oh, there's too much crying.
Gotta try to find some decent things. Oh, well. What a timely transition to more to a Glen Roethel original.
It's almost like somebody planned a set list or something. I
kinda
don't know.
think so, right?
Not really. Yeah, why don't we play a Glen Roethel original? That's glenroethel.com.
That is.
One N and Roethel. So I would like to. Judy asked me to play something good, so
I did.
this is
One of
called
my
Something
favorites.
Good.
And it's also good.
But actually, the true reason that I wanted to play this song is, of course, it was, as you will soon discover, it was inspired by some very bad fires in California that happened several years ago. And my best friend, who lives in Maine now, was working as an interim minister at a church in San Diego. And the fire, he was there with his son, and the fires were moving toward them. So my best friend and his son were there. The fires were headed that way. It was San Diego, which happens to be my place of birth. So my beloved hometown and so much more were in danger and at stake. And so it wasn't a good moment for any of us. But I decided I had to make something good out of this in order to remain calm, which is what I do as a songwriter. Can't deal with it? Write a song about it.
That's it.
It's a good way to deal with it. So let's take a little journey. It's going to start out somewhere else. Carolina sunrise, when the dew is dripping down my window, old blue heron poking round the marsh. Clouds move slow and steady, colored crystals getting ready for a big display of wetting down the porch. I can recall the last rainfall, and I should. It was the start of something good. Now my dog really loves this song, so she might start barking in a second.
She better not steal my harmony line.
I don't know, she likes to sing. It was warm in San Diego, where the snowbirds often play, though it had been a long, long time since I'd been. We arrived in late October, under smoke and ash cloud cover, at the mercy of the Santa Ana winds. We sought shelter near the harbor, then drove fast to Santa Barbara. I could still hear the Beach Boys and America singing songs about the Hoya and the desert's blooming. But right now over Ventura Highway, smoke is looming, and paradise is crying black tears of ash. Now we've got cactus blossoms in the desert, sunlight on Ventura, where they're still clearing out the mudslides from the rains. They've washed out all the orchards, homes and highways on the hillside, but we all count mixed blessings just the same. I can recall the last rainfall, and I should. It was the start of something good. It was the start of something good. It was the start of something good. It was the start of something
We could use something good, eh?
Yeah. Well, you have to keep your eye on the things that are good.
Yes, this is true.
Like all
And
the,
for
all the
fire.
firefighters who joined the California firefighters and have been managing to get a little tiny bit of a grip on some of the fires, which are
Well, that's
completely out of
good to
control.
know, because they really need some help there.
Oh my
I think
goodness.
when people do come together
Yeah.
and do the best they can, segue into that. You know, we're all trying to cope with challenges we're faced with these days, and it's very easy to sometimes, I guess you have an opinion about that. Don't chomp my guitar.
That's right.
It's
Sorry
very
about
easy to
Those of you who are wearing headphones, my sincerest apologies. You were saying?
Yeah, just saying about saving a dog.
Oh, it
Too
is.
late
That's
for
right.
that. But, you know, it's very easy to get judgmental when we are giving help to someone else and forget that people are really just bringing themselves into their situation and making their choices based on the abilities they have in that moment, resources they have in that moment, and they're doing the best they can. reaching through her empty pantry, counting pennies from a jar. Hunger turns from sad to angry, safety, comfort seems so far. She's gone from hot mess to the fire. She's landed face smack on the ground. She's hung by a thread from a wire, but this time she's not going down. Don't judge the road she's pursuing. Don't try to take her in hand. Don't tell her how she is doing. She's doing the best she can. Waking to a homeless morning with a hunch that soon proves wrong. Bags a meal and heeds a warning, disappears into the throng. He's gone from hot mess to the fire. He's landed face smack on the ground. He's hung by a thread from a wire, but this time he's not going down. Don't judge the road he's pursuing. Don't try to take him in hand. Don't tell him how he is doing. He's doing the best he can. Many wise words I've been offered from friends who brave the same front line, and too many tirades I have suffered from those who push their path on mine. I've gone from hot mess to the fire. I've landed face smack on the ground. I've hung by a thread from a wire, but this time I'm not going down. Don't judge the road I'm pursuing. Don't try to take me in hand. Don't tell me how I am doing. I'm doing the best I can. We all are doing the best we can. Whew.
Makes me think of the occasional in this part of the country, in Hudson Valley of New York, Westchester County, and up. Right, we have a lot of water reservoirs.
Yes.
And because we're doing the best we can to provide water to a bunch of thirsty people in New York City. So if you live in New York City, you know who you are. You're very thirsty people. And as you go over the Frequent Bridge, it turns out it's a dam, and you get halfway across and you'll see a sign there that will say, inevitably, former site of, and it'll name the town. And you just see them more and more as you head farther up north, where the water is quite lovely, and it's being collected now. And,
yes.
And flowing on down to us. So anyway, this song was inspired by all of that. It's called Blue Canoe, and I can take all of you for a ride right now. So get your paddles ready.
All right.
The sweetest memories of my home before the dam transformed the road. Hearth and family, cobblestone and youth. Oh, memories of my youth. Blue twilight woodlands framed with clouds and snow, quietly holding springtime, waiting silently below. When the temperature rises just slightly, where will the water go? Then the rains come. Oh, the rains come. The sweetest memories of my home, before the dam transformed the road. Hearth and family, cobblestone and youth. Oh, memories, but when the river rises, I'll take you in my blue canoe. Floating all around, we'll look straight down and see our old hometown. A partially true story. In town hall, the walls were trembling when they told us our home would be a lake. There were fists beating air, town folks shouting everywhere, a dam is just a big mistake. Politicians seeking order said it's too late now, the water's gonna rise, we'll have to relocate. Then the rains came. But when the river rises, I'll take you too, in my blue canoe. It's really big. Floating all around, we'll look straight down and see our old hometown, where I was just a child in those memories. Didn't understand why we had to leave. Electricity meant nothing. Oh, it meant nothing to me. Do with us. Do Yeah, when the river rises, I'll take you, and you in my blue canoe. Floating all around, we'll look straight down to see our old hometown. Yeah, when the river rises, I'll take you in my blue canoe. Floating all around, we'll look straight down to see our old hometown.
Freaky to look down and see your town.
Well, that part of the story was that my good friend who I was talking about earlier, while he was up in Hill, New Hampshire, took me on a walk across a bridge over the River Pemmy. And we went to the center, and he stopped and he said, look down. You know, from here, when the water's a little bit low, you can actually see the steeple of our old church before they moved our town. Wow. It's Hill, New Hampshire. The town is only a postage stamp.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You can walk into the post office and touch the front of the post office with one hand and the back of the post office with the other. It's pretty amazing. But I can, in my mind's eye, I can see that steeple top every time I think of that song.
Yep. That would be freaky. So, you know, a lot of things can inspire songs. And this one is also going to be on that next album. This one followed a couple of years of experiences and situations that drove very hard home the reality that maybe about that much in our life we can control. You know, that's just a reality that we try to accept. But what that brings is an appreciation, I think, for the things that we can count on. And for me, a big one has been the ability to count on the moment I'm in and to just rest in that. I think that's where you start to find something good, right? At least, you know, you can find yourself, you can find a breath. And we're going to be doing one more song after this, but I just want to take the opportunity to thank all of you for sharing these moments with us. And
definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you. And once again, thank the Tarrytown Music Hall.
Yes. Because those moments are important that we spend. And I've spent a lot of them in the music hall over the years.
Such a beautiful place.
Wise swan on the water's edge, gazing at the traveler, beckons her to come ashore, spend a while beside her. She stays within the sight of land and watches from a distance, and wonders how she'll stay the storm, and questions her existence and the one sure given that she holds, the only truth she knows for certain, this precious gift more dear than gold, this moment that we're living now. She lets herself drift to the shore and sits beside the elder and reads a question in her eyes, nods a silent answer, and the one sure given that she holds, the only truth we'll know for certain, this precious gift more dear than gold, this moment that we're living, yeah. Each thought that weighs her down like petals on the river, and watch them float away and far to meet the sea's forgiver, and the one sure given that she holds, the only truth she knows for certain, this precious gift more dear than gold, this moment that she's living, yeah. Cherish every chance you get to let your heart unfold and meet your wise one on the shore and leave behind your worry for the one sure given that behold, the only truth you'll know for certain, this precious gift more dear than gold, this moment that you're living, oh yeah, the one sure given that behold, the only truth we know for certain, this precious gift we share is gold. This moment that we're living, And, it's really important because when the fertilizer hits the ventilation system, as it does in life, you still have the moment you're in. As I tune back up.
Did you say fertilizer hits the ventilation system?
Yes.
She actually said that. I like
Yes,
that.
it's a polite way because I don't think we could say the other more common expression. I mean, we possibly could, but can't say it on the radio these days, that's for sure. So this is this was the first original Us tune that we wrote.
And just the short story is,
Yeah, there was a short story.
it was a very Woody Guthrie folk song, initially.
Yeah, sometimes you start out with something and then all of a sudden you're like...
It isn't. You end up with something entirely different. So we better move because we're running low on time.
Okay, let's go.
This is called, are you good? You're all set? All right. That sounds close enough to
Cooking.
me. All right.
Don't say
So
folk
just
music.
remember, Woody Guthrie, very folky. Okay, very cool. Here you go.
We all want to be safe. We all want to be warm. We all want to feel loved. Know the comfort of home. Want our children to grow. Learn to make their own sound. Seems to me we all walk on common ground. Common ground. Common ground. We all walk on common ground.
We all want to be strong, fully free and alive. Take just enough chances, stand up tall and with pride. Yes, we all want to play, have good friends all around. Seems to me we all walk on common ground. Common ground. Common ground. We all walk on common ground.
So conversations aren't easy, and we wonder how we'll turn this mess around. But if we realize and seek to compromise, we sleep under one moon, lift our face to one song, feel the wetness of rain, seek shelter everyone, yearn for rest when we're weary, for solace when we're down. Seems to me we all walk on common ground. Long conversations aren't easy, and we wonder how we'll turn this mess around. But if we realize and seek to compromise,
We can meet on common ground.
common ground. We all walk on common ground. Common ground. Common ground. We all walk. I know that we all walk 1 foot forward. We all walk on common ground. Thank you so much. Thank you Music Hall, Tarrytown Music Hall. Thank you, Glen Roethel.
Thank you, Judy.
Yep. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy.
Thanks, everybody.